Hi, I'm Ashliey Wasson, owner and founder of the Oahu Lux Homes team brokered by eXp Realty. My team and I are so excited to be bringing you relevant and current real estate and community information. So make sure that you like and subscribe for more content. Thank you for your support. Enjoy. Hey guys, this is Ashliey Wasson with Oahu Lux Homes with Team Tuesday. I am so excited. Today we're meeting with Arlynne Pasion and we're going to find out a bit more about her. Arlynne, so welcome.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Tell us about yourself. How long have you been in real estate?
So I got licensed in January 2020 and I finished training with another brokerage in I think end of February, and then the world shuts down in March.
Yeah, I know. Oh my God, the timing.
COVID happened, and yeah, so that's what happened.
Why did you get into real estate?
To be honest, like it wasn't even on my radar. I think I started out with my brother-in-law and sister when they started investing in real estate, and they got into like the flipping side of things. At that time, I was, a nurse, and I only worked 3 days a week. So my other 4 days off, I was not doing anything but maybe shopping at the mall. So Richie would invite me to visit their projects and everything. And that's how I kind of got exposed to real estate. And I thought, hey, why not? It's fascinating. Never thought I would have gotten into it, but that's how it all started.
Well, I'm glad you did. So you said you started off independent, right?
Yes.
Why did you join a team?
So it was really difficult. So starting off, like I said, I started off when the world shut down, and everyone's like, buying real estate and everything, but I didn't know what I was doing. So I started off on my own, had a mentor, but felt like I wasn't getting like the mentorship I needed. And so I decided like, hey, why not join the team? Right. And I approached you one day, and actually I approached you one day and you told me to try to start independent first.
I do that. I tend to do that. Because keep going.
Yeah. And then I forgot what happened, but I don't remember what happened. And for some reason, like I sent you a card.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember. I sent you a card. I don't remember why, but I sent you a card, and then that's how it all happened from there.
Honestly, the card, like now that you say that touch, that follow-up was so meaningful, and it showed me that you are thoughtful, that you follow through, that you pay attention to details, you go the extra mile, and I was like, that's the kind of person I want on my team. That's why, because, the reason why I do that, the reason I encourage agents to be independent and start it off is because it's hard. It's really hard. And agents get into real estate with a sense of entitlement, generally speaking, because brokerages all want them because they make money off of them, right? And they promise you the world. They often don't deliver much of anything. Like you said, you had a mentor. There's different kinds of mentors. Yeah. You can have a mentor that tells you to check the boxes and do certain things, but then you can have a mentor that brings you inspiration, right? And you can have a mentor that truly is invested into your success. All different kinds. And I feel agents need to experience being alone because otherwise they don't appreciate what a team brings. And it's not anything to do with, I loved you. It was more like, if you're brand new, I don't think I have the heart and the energy to pour so much into someone who doesn't understand the value. And it's really hard to understand if you're a new agent. That was the only reason. But your touches, your follow-ups, and that is why you create raving fans, Arlynne. Like, even the listing we have right now, they just love you. They're like, she is the best. We just bought from her last year. We're going to keep buying from her. We're going to sell with her. We're going to come back and buy with her again because you do things that make people feel really taken care of. So
yeah, they're like family to me, those clients.
They really are. They love you like a lot. So you're born and raised on Oahu, yeah?
Yes.
Where do you live right now?
Right now, I live in downtown.
You're a townie.
I'm a townie. And yeah, so grew up in town and want to stay in town for now, at least. And yeah, I just love town. I don't know, just the convenience.
Yeah, I was gonna ask. Like, so if you had to pick anywhere on this island and anywhere in the Hawaiian chain, what would be your dream location? Like, if you could be anywhere, exposed to anything, or have accessibility to anything.
You mean like to live?
Yeah,
somewhere to live.
To live.
I think, I mean, eventually, I'm happy where I'm at now because, like, there's a lot of things walking distance to where I am. But I think I live in a condo right now. I think later on in the future, I would probably want to get into a single family home. And I don't know, anywhere from, like, Manoa, Kaimuki, even, like, out here in Hawaii Kai. As long as it's, like, a flat lot, I'm good with that.
You don't want terraced?
No. No,
but they have the view, at least, if it's terraced.
Yeah, you get the views, but I mean, ultimately, I probably don't think I'd be home as often. But who knows? I don't know. Maybe my life might be different when I have kids.
Yeah, that's true. Might be is an understatement. It will most definitely be different.
That you're right.
Yes. Right now, you come home and you're like, which ice cream should I eat? I'm thinking of face mask tonight.
You're so right. The other day we went to Safeway and bought ice cream.
If you have a kid, you're like, what is that on the couch? I hope that's ice cream. So you want to be in town. Honestly, even your single family choices, that's pretty much town. Hawaii Kai is outside of that. So makes sense. It's all flat. You want to go close to what? Dining, shopping?
Yep.
Is it the friends? Is it because you're close to family?
I think more like dining.
Mm-hmm.
I am kind of a foodie, I guess.
Yeah, you are.
I don't cook. But I clean.
I don't cook, but I clean.
Exactly.
Does Paul cook?
He thinks he tries to, but not. Yeah, we're barely home right now.
That's
like
true.
He works every day, I feel like. And like same with me. So
yeah,
that's why it's kind of important that we just get to walk to the restaurants nearby.
That is so convenient. That is really convenient. Well, I get to bike to Target and get more shoes and water bottles for my daughter. Because she loses them every day.
Yeah.
What is your niche? So when you got into real estate, I know you do island-wide. I know you do everyone. You work with everyone. In fact, all of your closings are actually a collection of different types of demographics. But you certainly have a niche. What would it be?
Wait,
Well, you have worked. You're capable of working with everyone.
Right.
But what is your niche? Like, what is it that you are really good at, that it's your bread and butter?
I don't know. I feel like I'm trying to figure that part out. I know it's so important to have a niche so you can focus on that. But yeah, like you said, I'm kind of helping everyone that just comes my way right now. It would be really nice to see if I could tap into that luxury market.
Yeah, you speak luxury. I'm telling you.
I didn't know about that.
You are the Lux in Oahu Lux. You just radiate luxury. It's your thing. I'm telling you. You are an investor, right? Mm-hmm. So I think you're leaving out a key detail of your history here of like how you got into real estate, why your niche or niche. We're going to say niche. Niche
what
sounds
is it?
too. Investors. You understand investment. You understand. You're part of 101 Financial, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. You help your clients understand resale values. You have multiple investment properties yourself on the mainland. You're really good with numbers. You're really good with investing. But you are made for luxury. So that is the trajectory. I understand that. And your past with nursing, right?
Yeah.
That's a huge demographic that you've tapped into.
Yes. So, kind of all over the place right now, but I think ultimately the goal is to help people, just understand buying into real estate first and then, turning it into a way to help build wealth.
Right.
So, and
yeah. What would you say, like, you're born and raised. What's your favorite thing about being born and raised in Hawaii?
I would say just being with most of my family is here, and I think just being so close to family and the weather, clean air, clean water. It's so funny because we take advantage. I mean, being born and raised here, like I don't take advantage of like the beauty that Hawaii has to offer. I have a lot of clients who come from the mainland, and they ask me like, "Do you surf? What do you go to the beach? Do you go hiking?" And
so many people born here do not do things that people are dying to do when they get here.
Yes, it's kind of embarrassing. I'm not a good swimmer. We went to the beach a lot as kids, and it was more for picnics.
Everyone picnics on the grass of the beach, and you can tell all the white people are on the sand, and all the local families are on the grass or the dirt.
Shade, right?
In the shade, where they can stick the tents in like solid.
Yeah,
closest to the bathrooms and trash cans.
Yeah, exactly, and maybe even close to the parking lot because you got to bring the table and the food out. But yeah, it's so funny because we just took it for granted, just being born and raised there. It's like, oh yeah, the beach is right there, like just drive past it. So I think getting into real estate and learning, like people who move here, learning like the reasons why they move here, it's like, oh my God, I should tap into like what Hawaii has to offer too. So I thought about learning how to surf. I met a guy who owns like a surf lesson company in Waikiki. So I talked to him about things, but maybe I should learn how to swim better first. Huh?
Yeah, I think so. First, we must crawl before we walk.
Yeah, so that's the
Please
goal.
do, actually. Please learn to swim first.
Yeah. But I think Hawaii to me will always be home. Like it's so sad to see a lot of people leaving. I did have like a lot of family and friends, move away because it's so expensive. But for me, I think it will always be home, even if I have to struggle to make it here.
Yeah, it's honestly, I do have a big soft spot for that, of course, even where I'm from too, which is not as cultural, inclined, but a lot of the people where I'm from, they can't afford, because it's by the water, anything by the ocean or anything that has scenic or, part of a travel destination, it gets out of control when it comes to pricing. And economics, unfortunately, doesn't care about demographics. So it comes down to education.
Yeah.
And that's what you're doing, right? You're hosting seminars, you're creating platforms where you can educate your clients and the people here that are from, Hawaii. So you're doing your part, and that's the most that we can do. Take the horse to the water, and then hopefully they make enough money to drink out of it. Oh, man. There is a huge gap, like politically, within income. Like there's a huge gap of communication there of how people are being taken care of within the government here in Hawaii. And it's not funny. It genuinely isn't.
Yeah.
So real estate's hard. We know that there is a lot of lessons learned, as we like to call them, right, in real estate. So I always like to ask, like, what is your worst real estate memory? It can be with a client, it can be with the agent, it can be just your own individual experience at a call or showing up at a property.
I don't know. I feel like there has been so many bad things. Like everyone thinks doing real estate is so easy. You watch Selling Sunset, you can sell a house and, drive a Porsche and whatever, but it's freaking hard.
It's so hard.
Wait, could I say that?
It's not a swear. You're good.
Okay. It's super hard. There's so many things that have happened in the last, I don't know what, like my third year in the last like 2-3 years after being in it. But I guess I could say, I'm sure there have been harder moments, but this was a physically hard moment.
Okay. Hey, it doesn't matter. Whatever it is that it sticks in, the first thing that came to mind.
So, I was in a transaction last year, and this was like an older home, and it seemed like, it's been in original condition and vacant for a really long time. And so we had a plumber go out to inspect the home after the home inspections were done. And he's like testing the water or whatever. We go outside. He looks at, the plumbing outside, and we come back in the house and it's flooded downstairs.
Were you on the team?
Yes.
What?
I
told
this.
you. I don't remember this.
Like we had to clean it up.
Oh, I do remember. Yeah.
Yeah. The IA home.
Yeah, I remember now. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So plumbing issues there, and we were there for hours cleaning it up, and I'm wearing like white pants and heels, and we're grabbing like whatever we can find in the home. There's like towels there and everything, and they're cleaning it up. And yeah, we didn't find the leak that day, and we had to go in another day. Like that was kind of like a nightmare.
Yeah.
House.
Wait, is this the one where they were testing the plumbing and it caught on fire?
Yes.
Oh my God. Seems like such an oxymoron.
Yeah.
They were testing the water pipes, plumbing. Obviously.
No, he was supposed to he was snaking the line.
Right.
And then like there was like an electrical
that's what it was.
That's the fire that sparked.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was another day after that leak.
So
the first day he went, it like leaked and, flooded the whole downstairs. So we cleaned it up. We were there for hours. And then he's like, okay, I have to come back and figure out, what's causing that. And he was going to snake the line in one of the bathrooms. And then that's when, the sparks.
Yeah. He's like, I'm going to stop. I don't think this is supposed to happen.
Yeah. So
what was it? Was it an electric wire inside the plumbing?
No, I guess they were saying like the home is so old, so the electrical wasn't grounded. So they had an electrician go in after that. And then we had another plumber go in and figure out the leak. So they had to break through walls, figure out where the leak was coming from. And we found that there were cracks in the pipes in the walls.
So at the end, what did your client end up getting it below asking price with the credit and repairs?
All three.
Yeah. So that's a home run for them. Did they get new plumbing or new wiring?
They got new plumbing. And then, they fixed the cracked pipes. And then there was other plumbing issues that, the sellers had given credit for to repair after. And then they did get new wiring.
I mean, it sounds like it was a win in the end, but that was a rough go. And obviously, it's up to the client's comfort of how they want to move forward, right? Mm-hmm. We just keep saying, get inspections, do your due diligence, and wherever your comfort zone is.
Yeah, it was funny because I'm like, okay, we just give the facts, right? And I go back to the
I remember you wanted them to cancel even. You were like, are you sure?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Like, we're sure.
Yeah. Like multiple times. Are you sure you guys still want to move on? Like this happened. They're like, yeah. I think like for some reason it's meant to be. I'm like, okay, whatever.
They have a gut feeling.
Yeah.
I remember one of the first houses I bought, the roof needed to be replaced, the electric needed to be replaced, and the plumbing, and I just had this gut feeling it was a good buy. I relate. Okay, so on the polar opposite side of that, what is your favorite memory in real estate? That can be with your clients, a specific feeling you got, a moment with team, anything. Other realtors, a proud achievement. What's your favorite real estate memory?
I don't know. I feel like there's a lot. And it has to do a lot when we're with the team.
It's such a good team.
Fun.
It's so fun.
Super
Come on, just
fun.
say it was the boat on Tuesday.
The boat was really fun. And my back, I don't know, it got super burnt.
You guys, talking about being burned. You got a few shades tanner. I was a straight up lobster. It looked like I was still wearing a bikini.
And it's so funny. We didn't even notice it that day or that time until we all got home. But that was super fun. Yeah. Karaoke was really fun.
That was my first time.
That
a year
was
ago
fun. Was that a year ago?
Because it's our birthdays next month. Oh.
Was it for our birthday?
It was for your birthday. No, it was Taylor's. No, it was yours.
I don't remember.
Yeah. Anyways, the team is a vibe.
Yeah. Just all our events.
It is so fun. I'd say it's one of my favorite things about real estate too.
Yeah. Definitely being part of a team is super fun. And, you are just held accountable with people who are doing the business as well. So,
yeah. Keeps the energy going.
Yeah. For sure.
Those 5 a.m. calls.
I'm not going to lie. I slept after a few of them.
Oh, I felt it. But tomorrow you're going to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah. We do
push up. I tried to get in at 5:06 today.
You did. You missed the boat. We had already done our push-ups and our jumping jacks.
I know. I couldn't sleep last night, so sorry.
How come?
I don't know. Why? Oh, I was home alone.
No.
Paul had to work till 2, and I'm a scaredy cat. So
Aww.
I think just like I was in the living room, I tried to just leave the TV on, and yeah.
Oh, that's really sweet. You can call me if you need.
You're gonna come over and keep
I'll
me
stay on the
company?
phone with you in case if someone happens. I'll call the police.
I can do that.
Fine, I'll come over. I got a kid though.
You can bring her.
Yeah, she will actually keep you up, so probably not going to help with sleep. So, do you have any lasting tips? Any lasting thoughts that you give someone who's looking to buy real estate in Hawaii or sell?
So I think looking to buy, definitely, look into your options early on, or, just prepare early on, because you could say you want to buy today, right? And, you look at your finances and your everything, and, you may not be quite ready yet. So I think if it ever just comes to mind that you think you want to buy real estate, just start preparing there. Because it may not happen until months or sometimes even years down the line. So start preparing early. I say talk to a lender right away, because you never know what you never know. I think you just, have to set out your financials, see what you can afford. A lot of people think, oh, yeah, I make this much money, so I think I can afford this much. But, it's not just about how much you make. There's a lot of other things that come into play when trying to calculate how much you can afford. And then finding a realtor who will work for you. And somebody who is responsive and willing to help educate you about everything. Because, there's so many realtors out there, and
They're not all created equal.
I didn't say it.
They are not. I think that's the common theme. Realtors are just not. They think of all the people you know in your family around for Thanksgiving, and imagine they're all realtors. That is real estate. Everyone thinks you get licensed and somehow you got the certificate and you're just come out the same. It's not cookie cutter. Not everyone's abundant. Not everyone understands financials. Not everyone understands real estate at a deep level or works hard. Great advice. The pre-approval gives you a roadmap. It gives you something to focus on, a goal. And without that, you're just blind. And it's like driving somewhere, not knowing where you're going.
Exactly.
Sure, it can be fun and exciting, but you might not get there.
Actually, the that quote that I just learned recently, what was it? If you go home shopping without the pre-approval, it's like going shopping without not knowing how much is in your bank account.
Yeah.
Right? So.
YOLO.
Whatever. It'll decline if it declines, right?
Right. Thank you, Arlynne, for coming with us. We're going to do this regularly. So every Tuesday, we're going to go on rotation. We're going to talk story about experiences, what you're seeing in the market and stuff. But first, I just am so glad that they can get to know you. And we will see you next week. Have a blessed day.
See ya.
Thank you guys for joining us. It's so awesome having you here. Would love to know your comments. What do you want to know about in Hawaii? What do you want to know about real estate? What do you want to know about us? So please feel free to reach out, comment below, subscribe. I want to talk to you. Would love to hear from you. See you next time. Aloha. Make sure that you like and subscribe for more content. Thank you for your support. Enjoy.